Whoa, it's time for the Benét Embry Show.
Kane is in the building.
Yeah, this is the B-E-N-E-T-E-M-B-R-Y, Benét Embry, host of the Benét Embry Show, coming to you live and uncut right here, right now on www.watchonair live stream 2. And also, I'm Miss.com and the BenetEmbryShow.com, as well as all of our listeners on the app. What's happening, family? Man, it has been a very long weekend. The weekend actually wasn't long enough because I had a blast. Me and my wife went to this new spot. Tori Lee hooked us up. Oh, there's Unique. Hey, Unique. We're in the middle of our introduction, so you can't come in the studio because you'll be on camera. So that being said, ladies and gentlemen, hold on, Unique. We'll get your phone in just a second. So that being said, ladies and gentlemen, hey, if your week didn't start off right, you'll tune into the right show because we are the cure to your Monday blues. That being said, we have a great show for you tonight. We have 3 special guests. The first special guest, ladies and gentlemen, is my homegirl, my ace, my homie, the coolest mother on the face of the planet. She is I don't know how to say, the creator of the Why Women Trip series. The stage play is coming out July 28th, ladies and gentlemen. And she's the host of What the Hell Did They Just Say, which you catch here every Tuesday. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present to you Latoria Lee.
T motherfucking Lee.
T motherfucking Lee.
As you call me.
Yeah, that's exactly what
That is the name that you have given me.
Yes.
And I ride with that every day.
Thank you so much for standing in. And ladies and gentlemen, this other person, I say that, she's actually pretty cool. She is an Irma P. Award winner actress. She is extremely dope. Matter of fact, before I say anything else, I just want you to check this out. Zig, hit me up.
I hate drama. That's what I tell the tabloids all the time.
And I wasn't gonna drink today.
The blindfold was the murder weapon. Shut the front door. Shut the front door! If I didn't know any better, I would think that Carrie is the one that killed her. You already knew about that.
This is my home address.
That's our friendship in a nutshell. Selfish bitch.
You ever want to come by my house? You don't have to call me pastor.
Ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Again, Irma P. Award winning actress.
Irma P. Hall.
What up?
That's her name. Say that. You gonna put some respect on.
Oh yeah, I know. Y'all know I'm terrible with names. What is it again?
Irma P. Hall.
Yes, Big Mama. For y'all, this.
Soul food.
Yeah, soul food. Ladies and gentlemen, Sherry Hurnes.
Hello. Glad to be here again.
That's pretty much it.
Yes, it's always fun here at the Benet Embry.
Yeah, I mean, that was your whole introduction. That's it right there.
That was it.
All right. Well, tonight is going to be a great show, ladies and gentlemen. All the way over to the other side, as you can see, we're in a different studio tonight, is my main man. He is the show manager. He's our political analyst. He's the man with the plan, ladies and gentlemen, James D. Kane.
I don't even know if y'all can see me. Oh, yeah, you can see me. Hey, that's what's up. How y'all doing? What? How y'all doing? You know something about that, Ziggy?
So, as you can hear him in the background, he is the man that makes us look good and sound good. He is the Zig Master Fresh, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Ziggy.
Hi, guys.
That being said, oh, and don't forget Mark Combs, our sports analyst, will be calling in directly to give you the most updated Cowboy sports report. So, and not only that, we have a dope topic tonight. Love and lies. I lie to you because I love you.
That ain't love.
That is love.
That ain't love.
I have to lie to my wife sometimes.
That ain't love.
Get close to the mic, Sherry.
That ain't
Why
love.
don't you just twist it towards you?
Because it falls. Watch.
You could have
Have you been drinking, Benet?
No, not yet. I haven't drank. I need a drink dealing with Sherry up here. But no, everybody has lied to their significant other. Mine is mostly like, okay, I'll give you an example before we get into it. Okay. If I get a bill, the first thing my wife is going to do, she's going to overreact and she's going to stress me about paying it. So I just tell her it's already paid, knowing that if it come in on a Tuesday, I get paid on a Friday, so I take care of it then, instead of just going through the whole drama of how come it wasn't paid the last paycheck? How come one doing this? How come one doing that? Yeah, so I have lied to her about stuff like that. Now, yesterday when we were at Canal Sundays, it was a particular young lady who I used to date. Well before my wife. Well before.
Wait, you didn't tell me
She
about
was
that.
there?
Yeah, she was there. But it's been, I've been married for going on 4 years, so I dated her maybe 7 years ago. James.
I don't know nothing about it.
I'm gonna tell you, you'll know who
Play
it
the
is
fifth,
if I
play
say
the
it
fifth.
when I say the church girl.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So she didn't ask me about it, but I said, baby, well, the woman that you saw me talking to, she's an old acquaintance we used to date back in the day. And she was like, well, what you mean? I said that was about 7 years ago. We used to date. So I didn't lie to her about that. Because my wife is a detective. If she'd have found out anything, well, you should have told me who this bitch was and all of that stuff and everything. So I think that some things, like when I lie to her about some part of the finances, which is what I call little small white lies, it's because I don't want her to stress, because I love her, because she has the kids at the house. She's getting ready to go back to school. We got our 4-year-old is getting ready to go to school. We got a lot of things going on in the Embry household. So one thing that I don't want her to worry about is bills, because I already got that covered. So if she asks me about it, I just say it's paid. So that's what I'm talking about. Now, all the other stuff, I do have some friends that say, man, I love my woman. I'm gonna do whatever I can for my woman, but every now and again, I get a little bored and I may get a little piece on the side. But I tell my wife I don't do nothing because I don't want her to think I don't love her.
Because you don't want to get left.
Well, that's probably a good assessment of the situation too. So I don't know.
Wow.
So wait a minute,
That
y'all
love.
saying damn. Tila, you ain't never lied to your significant other?
I'm gonna
Not that she go admit on air.
shit.
She-
I'll admit it, but I thought we were gonna get into this later because I got a lot to say about this.
Okay.
Yo.
Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
that being said, you heard the topic. You know who we got in the studio. We're going to hit you with our first break, and we're coming right back to the Benét Embry Show.
B.E.
The B.E.
Hey,
B.E.T.
This is Akron Watson, and I want you to stop what you're doing and tune in to the Benét Embry Show right now. Google Benét Embry is going down, the Benét Embry Show. Check it out.
Say, man.
I've been trying to find this vibe for a long time. Always seeming like it's coming out its own time. But it feels so good, ain't gonna lie. My ride or die feels so good, ain't gonna lie. Now that last goodbye all the way up and you can't take this. Cause it's feeling so real that you can't fake this. But it feels so good, ain't gonna lie. I'd ride or die, feels so good, ain't gonna lie. Nah, let's goodbye. We ain't never gonna quit. We ain't never gonna quit it, boy. Nah, we ain't never gonna quit. Nah, we ain't never gonna quit it. Trying to mate. The temperature be rising. I could've sworn that you'd be psychic. You push my buttons, I'm like Tyson. Been years since I felt like this. So bad. Gonna ask if you can stay. For the rest, I'm alive cause I need you. Real joy in my life, yeah, I need you. Just be you. We ain't never gonna quit. We ain't never gonna quit it, boy. Nah, we ain't never gonna quit. Nah, we ain't never gonna quit it. Every day's a gift, just take it as it comes. Embrace it through the mist, weather, rain or sun. Every day is a gift, you got air up in your lungs. Be grateful, rain or sun. Every day is a gift, just take it as it comes. Embrace it through the mist, weather, rain or sun. Every day is a gift, you got air up in your lungs. Grateful rain or sun.
So we're not going to get anywhere this way. Yeah. So we're not going to get anywhere this way.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We apologize for that. We don't know why that movie preview didn't load. Which one was that? Shattered Love?
That's Battle Lines.
Oh, Battle Lines. Oh, I don't. Yeah. Well, hey, sorry, Mike Gwen. We tried to load it up. You had some. I don't know.
Just put it closer to your mouth, Sherry.
It falls.
Y'all need
I started to say something, but I'm not.
Y'all need Christy Dean here because she know how to catch it. What up, Christy Dean?
Oh yeah, she sent me a friend request. She's on Shook's Pillow Talk. I don't
No,
know.
that's Shannon Mims.
Oh, YZ working on Sherry's mic. So normally this time ladies and gentlemen, we will go into Nikki's hotspot. As
Thank
you can tell,
you.
Nikki Jackson is out. She is visiting her grandbabies. Shout out to
Nikki and that pretty grandbaby.
Yes, that pretty grandbaby. Normally,
G baby.
I should make fun of her, but hey, what's up, Blair Simone? I see you tuned in watching.
Nobody's watching.
Nobody wants to see you. Will you stop? You on camera right there, and people can see you leaning all over and stuff. So, like I said, Nikki is out. I normally make fun of my co-host when I'm out, but since Nikki is on a righteous path doing the grandmother thing, I'm gonna leave her alone. But just in case, Nikki Jackson, we do miss you. Shout out to you, Sausage Fingers. That being said, I don't know what the hell is entertainment. What has happened in the entertainment world? Does anybody know? The only thing I can tell you is, Wonder Woman come out June 2nd. I saw Guardians.
What happened with Chris Brown this weekend?
Okay, I went. So I can tell you. Yeah, I did. All right, let me give you my review. So from a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give it a 5.
Really?
Yeah, I give it a 5. Because Chris Brown had an attitude, and you can really tell he was bothered, and he did a lot. He did a lot of lip syncing.
Really?
Yeah, he played. He had a lot of tracks. So he may have had like 2 songs where he had the band live. So if you want to know the truth, I personally believe that the little young guy, the little rapper that was before him, did a whole lot better. There's no way you should let your opening act outshine you.
Well.
Yeah.
What? But see, word on the street is that Chris got served with some papers.
That's what I heard.
What papers? Divorce papers or child support papers?
Carucci.
From Carucci.
From Carucci.
But I don't know if he got served like right before the concert or.
Yes.
Wait a minute, what is Carucci serving him for?
I guess he can't be around her. He can't say her
like
name. Like a cease and desist. Like you can't say her name. Yes.
order.
So yeah.
And so I think that might have, if that happened like right before the show, that might have gotten his head.
Yeah.
This was like his birthday weekend.
It's his birthday. And here's what she did. She served him those papers at his birthday party.
Well, you knew he was going to be there.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Chris.
Yeah.
That is exactly what she did. You know she's going to be at the birthday party.
I sure feel sorry for old brother.
Why do you feel sorry for
I
old
man, I think
dude?
he's a great talent. I think that he lets his personal life interfere with his performance and his music and everything. And I understand that personal lives sometimes blend into, but still.
You know what I think? I think Chris Brown needs to come and hang with some real brothers.
Yeah.
And we need to go fishing.
Right.
And we need to sit around in the backyard and barbecue. And keep him away from all this trifling mess that he's grown accustomed to.
Well, you know he ain't been right since.
Bring him back down.
You look like you can be Chris Brown daddy.
See the gray hair?
No, I mean, no, seriously.
No, you got something you may want to confess now.
Nah.
Was you in Virginia in the backwoods?
Yeah, you were in Virginia.
I drove through Virginia on my way to Delaware.
Okay.
But that was, Chris should have already been born. That was
How many women named Virginia did you drive through?
Oh.
Well.
I was gonna say it, but I didn't.
Hey, I don't remember.
Well.
I don't recall.
Well, yes, that's what you're supposed to say. Anything before you got married, you don't remember.
You don't recall.
It leaves me at the moment.
Yeah, anything you do.
I did not have sexual relations.
I did not have
With
sex
that woman.
with that woman with them big legs.
Yeah, Chris did a terrible job. Well, not terrible, but
It was lackluster.
yeah, it was like
For what you paid.
I didn't pay anything. Thank God.
Oh, okay. So you saying
Yeah.
okay? Cause see, Friday night I'm at the airport and there was a group of women that were flying from Indianapolis to come here for that concert.
Oh, poor lady.
And so I'm like, I'm gonna see if I can find a sister on Facebook and see if she was all pissed off.
She was all pissed off. I can tell you that right now. I can tell you that right now. I'm sure she was. Well, what saved Chris Brown, well, not really saved him, but they had, so during, I guess, like his little intermission, he left off stage to go and change or whatever. So they had called Fabulous on stage to hype the crowd up. So Fabulous brought out Dero. So Dero came and did a rap song, and then after Dero did his rap song, they played like 5 or 10 current up-to-date rap songs. So they got the crowd like, I mean, that AA Center was, oh my God, it was rocking. I was like, oh, I had to sit down. I got a little nervous. I was like, all these kids, I think I was the oldest person there. So I was like, let me sit down just a little bit, real quick. But yeah, other than that,
ladies and gentlemen, T. Lee is actually a cougar.
I really am, and I am
she was trying to find somebody fresh 21 so she could put that T. Lee juice on her.
T. Lee, how old are you?
I'm 42.
Why would you ask a woman that? You're not supposed to do that.
Well, I mean, I'm proud of my age, so I don't care no more. Yeah, I don't care. I'm proud of my age.
Cougar till you get to 50.
Okay,
you're a cougar if she is 42 and she boning a 21.
Actually, no, no. I'm 41. I'll be 42, so I don't want to rush it. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
I'm older than you. Ugh.
Yeah.
Are you old, Sherry?
I'm 44. I'll be 45.
I thought you were 60 something.
Oh, Sherry, don't let him do you like that. Sherry, don't let him do you like that.
But he is older than that.
I'm 45. I will be 46 this year.
When?
And still putting the DOW in what? Down.
Who told you that lie?
My wife.
Like I said, who told you? Oh, that lie. Okay.
Well, you don't know if she lied or not.
She just did that to make you feel good.
Well, it damn sure worked.
Lie when you love someone you like.
Well,
because you a cougar.
Yeah, I'm.
You the man, daddy.
You the cougar.
What is a man?
If
a cougar. What is a cougar? What
I don't know.
He's a sugar daddy.
A bear?
Sugar daddy.
No.
He's a sugar daddy.
I know. A sugar daddy pays for coochie and only gets limited time. I am married, so what you call me is her husband. That's what you call me.
You daddy.
No, that's not. I just answered Sherry's question.
Jermaine Wills, we are going to talk about love and lies. I love you.
Therefore, I lie.
I lied to you because I love you.
Sherry, did you hear how that guilty dog barked?
Because
you asked the question, well, what is a man? And I just said that a man, is a sugar daddy. And then he was like, I'm not a sugar daddy because I'm married.
I was married.
I was married.
To that coochie.
No, because a sugar daddy is a very derogatory term. It's basically...
Why is it derogatory?
It's basically...
A cougar's not derogatory?
No, not really. Because a cougar is not the same thing. It's not calling a woman a whore. To a certain extent, it's just a woman who likes.
A sugar daddy's not a whore.
No, yeah, he is. He's a trick.
He just takes care of one.
He is a trick.
But it's the same thing.
He's a trick.
He just takes care of one.
A cougar pays little young guys, right?
Yeah.
No,
that's what I say.
No, a cougar just get the pipe.
Yeah, a cougar just get the pipe. She don't get.
I don't know what cougars y'all.
Tilly, you be paying bills?
No, hell no. I'm paying no motherfucking bills. No, T. Lee ain't ready to do that. No. But I will say I am a hopeless romantic though.
Yes.
So I will say that.
You and old Sugarfoot over there.
I will definitely say that.
What's up, Valerie Snowden Perry, my classmate, John Tyler High School class of 1900.
All of her names?
1989.
Yes.
He said 1989. And I was just getting in high school in 1989.
You graduated high school
You
before
graduated
I was
when I was
born.
entering.
Yeah, that's true.
I was entering as you were exiting.
Yeah, my phone got too hot, so we lost Facebook Live.
Oh, it died?
Yeah, because my phone got too hot. I'll let you calm down and chill out. But anything.
Jeremy, your brother said he loved cougars.
Yep.
That's your brother?
Yep, that's my
Well, your brother, you ain't never
Tell
talked.
Jeremy to sit down somewhere.
For real, thank
Tell
you.
him to sit down somewhere in
never,
my muddy voice.
Yeah,
Or go sit down
he
somewhere.
lives in Tyler.
Oh, no, I can't do nobody in Tyler.
Why not? Then they can't just ride by your house.
That's too far. No.
Yeah, it's too far. Tilly needs attention right there.
Nah, no attention. I need somebody to cook for me and stuff every now and then, rub my feet.
Cook?
You know,
What
yeah.
young Negro is cooking?
These
You
young
might get
niggas
some
putting it
Rotel
down.
dip.
You don't think so?
Hold on. They make ramen noodles and what?
Nah, these young whippersnappers are cooking.
Like, give me an example.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how we got from entertainment and fashion to sugar daddies and tricks.
Listen, I'm getting revelations here tonight.
I'm gonna when we go to the next break, I'm gonna show you this little young whippersnapper that be cooking.
He be rubbing your feet down.
I mean, you know. T. Lee ain't been touched in a couple years. I'll say that.
Which I think is a lie.
Okay. I ain't gonna lie about it.
Like she said 2 years ago.
December 23rd, 2015.
I couldn't do it. I promise.
I couldn't do it. Shit, my wife get if I don't get none every 3 days, my attitude get real bad. Even when I was fucking single. Shit,
you couldn't what?
I couldn't be celibate.
No.
Really?
I think that's a tool of the devil.
Okay.
I mean, if that's your lifestyle choice, we ain't dissing you.
Listen,
No.
More power to you. Stay strong, my sister.
We are here.
But you've been married and you was getting it on the regular, and all of a sudden you just
even getting it on the regular.
No, not when you married.
Yeah.
Real
that shit
marriage gonna be getting on the regular.
Sherry, that's him.
I've been married for 10 years.
Right.
We have sex at least 4 times a week.
Oh shit.
Shout out to my man Jamie.
I can't do that.
That may be
4 times a
my wife,
month.
Man, my wife young, so you know I'm.
That's why you got
I'm great on that aspect. So, so every other day, Sherry getting knocked off.
I don't know why it went there.
I don't know where I went there either.
But you opened Pandora's box.
you open it up.
Yeah.
You say you get it 4 times a week.
I can't do that. That's too much.
What you mean that's too much?
And Sherry's somebody's grandma.
That's you know what I'm saying? She's somebody's grandma. I just can't.
People's grandma.
Yeah.
I just can't. No.
Hey, Mama, can I call Granny? No, child. Ain't gonna call Granny yet.
Granny goosing.
Yeah. Her and Papa Jamie might be busy. What they doing?
Yeah.
Child, I have to tell you when you get older.
Yeah. No.
Anyways.
Well, make no
So
sense.
nothing else happening in
No, you know.
I mean, I thought it was now in the world of entertainment. I mean, it's really not entertainment, but it was entertaining to watch. Today, my new white woman crush.
Oh,
Who was
who's
that?
You have a crush on a
Sally.
Sally Yates.
We'll get to that in the political segment.
Woo.
Who is that? Let me look.
Oh man, y'all.
Zia, can you do that live read for me, dog? Since my
was
phone
better
is dead and
than
I can't pull it up.
Yes, sir, I
She
can.
started the
Sally
test.
Yates?
The scene in the DFW area will never be the same after the stage play Why Women Trip, starring Mama D of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, along with Juanita Wilson and Lorenzo Hunt on July 28th at the Fair Park Hall of State. Directed by Snoop Robinson and written by Corte Ish, the stage play is based on true events about a lady named Zori Johnson. The story showcases how quickly love can turn into hate. Zori meets and falls in love with the love of her life, Dorian Brooks. The connection was whirlwind, and they planned on living happily ever after, but sometimes happily ever after is abruptly interrupted. Ooh. Will love prevail? Co-starring Benet Embry, host of the Benet Embry Show, Katie Carr, Lucretia Johnson, Reggie French, host of RR and That D Radio Show, Ronald Clements, Mia Hunt, the Irma P. Hall Award winner Sherry Hurnes, Zabretta Johnson, and Stephen Lewis. Tickets available for purchase now at eventbrite.com/e/Why Women Trip the Stage Play. Why Women Trip the Stage Play, presented by Latoria Lee and T. Lee Productions.
Dig it.
He reads so much better than Benet.
That was beautiful.
That was good, because I'd have fucked it all up.
Yeah, we know.
I'd have messed it all up.
We know that.
I like that.
So it's all
You
good.
got to put a little something in Ziggy's pocket tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
do something extra for that.
Hook us up.
Can you buy me some carrot cake when we leave?
No, I cannot buy. I wouldn't.
Carrot
no.
cake from where?
It's my favorite, Walmart. They sell them in pieces at Walmart.
I thought you would go say like
Something else.
Nothing bunt or something. But
Nothing
you
bunt
said
cake.
damn Walmart. Walmart don't make nothing good.
I'm not expensive. Yes, it is.
No, it's
That
not.
Walmart, let me tell you something. Walmart has the best wings.
And the best
Those
pizza.
ranch
Their pizza's
wings.
good.
Oh my god. They're amazing. They're amazing.
Their carrot cake is good.
Well, ladies and
They got
gentlemen,
good
that's,
roast chicken.
Oh
See,
yeah,
I
that's
think we
good
should
too.
all
That's
go to
good,
Walmart
Ziggy.
And do a review on that food.
well,
Let's
ladies and
just leave the
gentlemen.
damn show and go over there and eat.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for Nikki's hotspot. You can follow her on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat at LibraGirl1016.
Yeah, we will.
On Facebook, Nikki Jackson, and go visit www.imissnikki.com.
You were here. How
2016 UUA Model of the Year Award winner, CEO and president of imissnikki.com, and a writer for DallasBlack.com. Check out her movie reviews there. That being said, we should be getting our interview calling in. He should be calling in by 8:30. But until then, he is the director of Ghost Note.
The one you were in.
Yeah, the first one I was in, starring Kenny
How do you
Gardner.
spell his name? Tory.
T-O-R-Y.
See what he left line.
I don't think he on.
This is some shiggity with you.
Tory Hart is Tory Hart, H-A-R-T.
No. Kevin Hart?
No, it's Tory Hart. That's his name.
Okay, now he ain't on Facebook. How you gonna have a movie
Just
out,
go-
Tory, and you ain't got no Facebook page?
Just go to Ghost Note and look up. You'll see Kenny dressed up like a zombie.
I saw it.
Yeah.
I saw that, but I'm just saying we're gonna say I have a couple questions for Tory Hart
Yes.
when he calls in.
Well, till we get then, let's interview Sherry real quick. So, Sherry, what are you working on? Wait a minute. How many films have you been in?
I don't know. I've been acting since 2011, I think.
Any porn movies?
Oh.
There was this one. No, no, sir. they tried it. No.
You can catch Sherry Hurnes
on Pornhub as
Hell no. I don't know, but right now I'm in Tori's play, Why Women Trip, and the short film Why Women Trip.
Whoop
and,
whoop.
Oh God, I forgot the new one. I forgot the name of it.
Yes.
That's okay.
Never mind, because you
know. He just finished writing it. That's why. So I don't think he's even disclosed that.
In the play, you play the counselor. In the movie, you'll be playing we're reprising our roles as husband and wife and everything. And this time, I would not allow Tori. You'll be writing it. I don't want to kiss Sherry. Don't be writing no sexual scenes.
Let me talk to y'all for a second. So the first time,
Sherry, why are you not talking into the mic?
Because I need no, this is the camera.
No, the mic.
Oh, y'all they can't hear me.
Y'all
can tell I don't be in the ring. The first time when you wrote it, remember you wrote that kiss in, and he didn't even know me, and he was on Facebook like, I'm getting ready for my kissing scene with Sherry.
It was my first kissing scene, but it wasn't because of you. It was because of my first kissing scene. They gave me a chance to show something outside of being the angry black man all the time.
Well, you didn't get your kiss, did you?
Sherry, I got pictures of you trying, and I'm pushing you off.
I was like, you're such a liar.
I was like, Sherry, get off of me. You were trying. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sending these pictures to Zed because I'm tired of this. We finna get this.
Look, send them.
Was he good?
No,
I didn't kiss him.
No, we didn't kiss.
I did do my first kissing scene though in Louisiana.
You did?
It was after you.
Yeah, well, that's fine.
A youngster.
Oh well, I don't give a damn. Did you brush your teeth?
Yeah. And
did Jamie beat him up?
Jamie was there. This is what happened. So it was a film that was going to be in the Louisiana Film Prize, and it was called My Boo, and I got to kill somebody, which was fun.
You got to on in the movie?
Yeah, I got to kill somebody.
You a gangster?
Because this girl was messing with my husband, and she was pregnant. She come over there trying to be smart, so I slit her throat and wrapped her up. It's a birthday present for him. Like, oh, you want to mess around on me? Okay. Anyways, so when he was leaving for work, we kissed, and then I was like, oh my God. I was like, my husband's here. I've never kissed on camera before. Oh my God. So when he came back, I was like, hold on.
No.
You know when you have to do something over and over the same?
Repetitive?
No.
You know what I'm talking about.
Different scenes, different takes?
No, anyways. So I had to kiss him. So I went out there, I was like, Jamie, so I just kissed this guy and I have to keep kissing him for this particular scene. And he was like, I don't care. Do your thing. And so he wasn't even mad.
Did he just say, did you take care of that bad case of gingivitis?
I don't have gingivitis.
Oh, I was just wondering. I didn't know. Here's in? Okay. Okay, Sherry, we'll get back to you.
Okay.
That being said, ladies and gentlemen, this person actually gave me my first opportunity to ever be on film. I was just a featured extra, so I did get maybe 10 seconds worth of camera time, but that meant the world to me. This movie here is starring a good friend of mine, Kenny Gardner. And I cannot wait to see it. Apparently, it's doing real well. It's been nominated for awards. So, the name of the movie is Ghost Note, which you'll see the preview in our next break. But the person who directed this, who made everything look good, sound good, click, is my main man, and he's with us tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present to you Mr. Tory Hart.
Hi, Benet. How's it going?
Hey, what's going on, my man? Say, I'm still waiting on my stuff so I can add it to my acting reel. I just need my scene, and then I won't release it to nobody. I just need it for can you hook a brother up?
I will get it to you as soon as possible.
So how is the film doing?
It's doing really well. We just premiered at the Bare Bones Festival in Oklahoma, and we got nominated for several awards, but we came home with Best Cinematography.
Oh, that's dope.
So yeah, we got it. It's doing really well. So we're hoping our next screening should be at the. We're hoping, we haven't gotten notification yet, but the Fort Worth Indie Film Showcase.
Oh,
that's where we're hoping to premiere next.
Please let me know so I can be there. I think that's the closest y'all gonna get to Dallas, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so yeah, I would definitely. I know Kenny would love it, and I would love to be there, bring my family. Like I said, and I wanted to personally thank you for the opportunity for being in the film. And how did come up with the whole Ghost Note thing? How did that even start?
Well, it's kind of a long story, but we'd been working for about a year on another film we were trying to get funding for, and we just were really getting frustrated because we couldn't get the money. We worked for about a year on it. And so I just decided, you know what, I've got to come up with a really good, scary project that we can do cheap with basically one location. And so I just kind of thought, well, let's do a haunted house type movie. But rather than just do a normal haunted house that's been done a gazillion times, I was trying to, give it some kind of a hook. And I would try to think, what could be different about this one? And so just sitting around in my office, I was just looking around and I saw a guitar sitting in the corner. I go, I wonder if a guitar could be possessed by a demon and what that would do. So that's where it all started.
Oh, well, that's because I thought, what's that old blues singer that they say sold his soul to the devil or whatever the situation is? And then I was like, man, this is kind of similar to that story, but the way that you elaborated on it, and I've been playing the trailers, and I'm like, man, this is going to be so dope when it comes out and everything.
You're talking about Robert Johnson, and that was a big influence on the script. Once I came up with the idea, I thought I did a lot of research on Robert Johnson and a lot of these old blues musicians.
Oh, okay. So, as a director, what are you looking for from your cast, and how do you pull what you want out of them?
Well, for me, I want people to be as natural as possible. So I don't really write roles that are a real stretch for somebody. I want them to kind of basically play themselves. So I'll write characters who I know, and then when I see a person, I just think, okay, this person is that character. And that's basically how I cast it. So I look for somebody who's just very natural.
But I guess what I'm trying to get at is, as you're writing, you have a certain vision that you want people to come out. How do you relay that? Is it because some directors are very hands-on, very in your face? When I saw you, you were kind of laid back and just basically giving directions and let the cinematography guy do his thing and just basically set everything up, and then stood back and kind of monitored. And if there were changes to be made, then you kind of made it from that particular standpoint.
Yeah, I don't like to give too much direction unless that somebody's just completely off. Like if somebody's supposed to be sad and they're crying, I'm going to tell them, hey, you got this wrong. You're supposed to be sad and not laughing, something like that.
Right.
But I want to get the actor's take on the scene. Mm-hmm. So I always want to give the actor the opportunity to take a role and run with it, more than just trying to say, hey, this is my vision exactly, and you have to follow this exact. I'm very loose with dialogue. I don't say you have to say each word exactly the same. And that's just kind of my style.
So how long have you been doing this?
I guess I would say professionally, where I've been doing, I shouldn't say professionally, but where I'm doing a professional type of product for about 12 years.
And did you just fall into it? Was it something that you were acting and decided to go into?
I started off, really young, wanting to be a filmmaker. When I was a kid, I saw A Clockwork Orange from Stanley Kubrick, and that kind of just really set me off thinking, wow, that'd be cool to be able to make a movie like that. So I always had it that I wanted to be a filmmaker, and I played around with some Super 8 stuff, but I never was able to really I didn't know how to go with it from there. I didn't know what to do to become a filmmaker. I'm from Texas, so I didn't really have any connections. So it just took me a few years of trying to write scripts. That's how I got started. I was like, okay, well, I got to write a script if I'm going to be a filmmaker. Right. So I spent like 10 years writing scripts before I actually tried to make a movie.
So what's next for Director Hart? Anything in the pipes? Because I heard that there will be a Ghost Note 2 and there will be an expansion on my character. That's what I just heard.
Well, it's always a possibility.
Well, I'm just saying, I'm just putting that out there.
I'm not sure that your character could come back from the dead, though.
Well, I'll be looking forward to you doing some new things in Dallas. Hopefully, casting calls. I mean, there are there's a ton of talent here in the DFW. I'm speaking to one right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, she is Sherry Hurnes. You have Katie Carr. You have Lucretia Johnson. It's so many wonderful. You got Ashley Smallwood, Shana Mims. There's so many wonderful, talented actresses here that, when you decide to bring something here and we can shoot again locally, man, I would love to be a part of it.
Absolutely. Yeah. Hopefully, we're still, getting this thing finalized. But as soon as I get, here in the next couple of weeks and get all the festival done, I'm really going to start focusing on the next project, which right now I'm just thinking is going to be another horror film.
Do you think that eventually Ghost Note will make it to theaters or the Redbox or the Netflix or the Hulu or Amazon?
Oh yeah, it's getting released August 1st to VOD and DVD. So you'll be able to find it pretty much anywhere on VOD or DVD.
All right,
but
cool.
As far as which particular ones, we don't know at this point. So we don't know if it's going to be like on Amazon or on Netflix, but it's video on demand. So it'll be out there somewhere.
Hey, well, that's extremely dope, and we'd like to thank you for your time, sir. It was, once again, I appreciate the opportunity of working with you. Looking forward to working with you in the future. Shout out to everybody that was involved in Ghost Note. I do not know everybody right off the top of my head. I just know kindergarten because we worked together again on a couple of more projects and everything. But to all the actresses and actors and everything like that. And ladies and gentlemen, when it comes out, he said August 1st, go to the stores and pick up your copy of Ghost Note. Check out my 15 Seconds of Fame. Check out my main man, Kenny Gardner. He's doing his thing in the movie. So that being said, sir, we appreciate your time tonight.
All right. Thanks so much for having me.
All righty, sir.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we normally do, we're going to hit you with our second. Wait a minute. It's 8:45. Mark should be calling in a minute, right? Yeah, okay, Mark.
Yep.
You can't mess up with old Joe Boo.
No. We're going to wait on Jigga Joe Boo.
Yeah, he'll call in just a second, ladies and gentlemen.
So, to reiterate.
Yes.
The topics for tonight.
Yes. Love, lies, and love. I lie to you.
Hold on. Love, lies, and love.
No, I messed it up. It's love and
I
lies.
lie to you because I love you.
Love and lies. I lie to you because I love you.
Why not tell the truth because you love me?
Right.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
James, have you never lied to your wife?
Listen, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say one way or the other. I can neither confirm nor deny those allegations.
Right. Sherry, have you ever lied to your husband?
Yes.
She's so stupid.
She being honest.
She being honest. What did you
already know. So
what did you lie to Jamie about?
See,
I just want
don't go down that rabbit hole. No. We opened up. I told my story. About what?
I just told how when I lied to my.
You said you didn't tell a real lie. Oh, I lied, like
because
he lied about the bills.
I lied about.
No very real lie.
He lied. He's saying he robbed Peter to pay Paul.
I robbed Peter to pay Paul.
Have you told a real lie?
Like, give me an example of a real lie.
Like cheating.
Okay.
I didn't screw that heifer.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't screw that heifer.
I did cheat on my husband one time, and he knows, and he cheated back on me because payback is a bitch.
Dig that.
Whoa.
Mark is on. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll get more into that drama.
No, we won't.
We will.
I bet we will. You got T. Lear.
Drama sales.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the line now, calling in straight from Cowboy Land. Ladies and gentlemen, I know you follow him on
Cowboy Land.
Yes, Cowboy Land, because he is the superstar of the Cowboys. He knows everything. He is the Swami of the Star. I know you follow him, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't follow him, you need to follow him now. Subscribe to his channel on YouTube where you can get all the up-to-date coverage on the Dallas Cowboys. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Joe Boo's Sports Report with my main man, Mark Holmes. What's going on, Mark?
How are we doing tonight, Benet?
Oh, I'm feeling very black. I'm fairly black. How about you?
Oh, I'm doing great. But some people say I'm a little strange.
Yeah.
The grown man carrying around the voodoo doll. I don't know how they would get that.
You're right. A 51-year-old man with a voodoo doll.
Yeah.
This guy can't know jack about sports.
Well, Sherry's a Wiccan.
I am not.
But I feel vindicated when things like La'el Collins, they start announcing he's going to be playing right tackle. Because months ago I said...
You did say that.
The Dallas Cowboys would be best suited moving him over there. And people said, no, you're an idiot. You don't know what you're talking about. He's going to play guard. We're going to have Chaz Green start. And I said, Chaz Green, who started 3 out of about 32 games.
Right.
The rest of them, he was injured. That guy, you going to put in your season on that guy? So the Dallas Cowboys have kind of let La'el Collins, who slimmed down and looks fantastic right now, looks like an ultimate beast, has been working for right tackle. So
Mark, listen. I know you on your YouTube channel going live. Ladies and gentlemen, this man picked Dak Prescott. He picked Ezekiel Elliott. Everything. He has not been wrong about anything.
Don't forget about Taco. Don't forget about Taco Charlton, man. I told you Taco Sunday.
He picked the first draft pick this year. This cat is never wrong about the Dallas Cowboys. Stop betting against him. Eventually, Jerry's going to get the word and hire Mark to be his personal advisor or something, and we're going to lose him. But other than that, go ahead, Mark.
Well, no, I think Jerry Jones is thinking, why buy the cow when I can get the milk for free? Because I think Jerry Jones is following the Jobu Sports Report.
Right on. If not, he should.
But in other news, Jalen Smith and every Dallas Cowboy fan wants to know what's going on with Jalen Smith.
Now, Jalen Smith
wants to see him on the field.
Now, Jalen Smith,
the Cowboys had announced that he was going to be working out with the rookies starting on Friday.
The draft pick from last year that was injured all of last year and just now is trying to come back, right?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Yes. But, at first they were looking at saying, basically he's going to be working and playing this season with the brace and stuff because the nerve wasn't quite regenerating, but they were going to go as it is. But all of a sudden the nerve has been regenerating all of a sudden really rapidly, and they think that it will be completely healed by the start of the season. But they announced basically last night that they're going to hold him back from the rookie workouts, and they're going to wait until the team gets together later on in the month because we're now into phase 2 of the OTAs where the players are beginning to get the offense and defense installed and stuff. They're beginning to start working out on the fields.
Now, has he done anything last year? Did he do any type of workout plan, or was he just basically working out?
He was doing individual drills and stuff and basically rehabbing all of last year. So as far as practicing, he didn't do any practices with the teams. It was just like individual work.
All right, dog. So what's your take on it?
What's my take on it? If he can give us anything, when you look at the draft that we had last year, if he is anything, that draft may go down as one of the best in Dallas Cowboy history. I think that he might do really well. If our defensive line comes up like I think it will, it'll keep those linebackers clean, I think he could end up really making some noise, and I think he will be a key to that defense success this year.
Well, what's your prediction, dog? You got one every show.
I think the team is going to go 10-6 next year. I know a lot of people are going to say 14-2, but they're going to have a tough schedule, and the secret is out on them. They're going to have that target on the back, so people are definitely going to be gunning for them. But I think they're going to be okay. I think the defense, with all these young guys, that I'm happy about bringing in young guys. They're going to make some mistakes, but I look for them to be able to grow as a team, and 2, 3, 4 years down the road that they will become beasts. And the key, I think, for that secondary is Byron Jones, who is quietly becoming a really good safety, but you don't hear about him. You don't hear about his 88 tackles last year or, his interception and stuff. But he's a really good player. I'd like to see him step up and become a leader on that defense and bring those young guys together. But what I love more than anything else is right now, when we went into this offseason, we had 21 free agents, and we were looking around saying, can we get some warm bodies just to fill all these holes because we don't have any cash. The Dallas Cowboys have put together an incredible offseason. They drafted well. They stayed away from buying overpriced free agents, and they found value players that fit their system. And now that we're getting close to June 1st, teams are getting ready to have that second wave of free agency where we drafted a young guy, and this guy's making a whole lot of cash that we can cut. So I still think that the Cowboys may add a player or two come June when they get that money for Tony Romo's contract.
Well, Mark, I would not disagree with you at all, sir. Like I said, you know it all. Only thing I'm still concerned about, I didn't think we needed those 2 wide receivers, and I still think the linebacker position needs to be addressed. So if you can give me a quick synopsis on that, I'll let you go.
With Ryan Switzer, I actually like the pick of Ryan Switzer because dude had 5 touchdown punt returns his freshman year, which tied the NCAA record. But last year had 97 receptions. He's another guy that's like Cole Beasley, or Wes Welker. He's a little scat guy that does great in the slot, but he's a hell of a punt returner. And that's going to be competition with Lucky Whitehead and him for that spot. Imano versus Imano, because whoever loses is off the team. So you see a guy like Lucky Whitehead, who's kind of done himself trying to get back into the favor of the team. He's working his ass off. And there's nothing I like better than competition where guys have to literally fight for their lives of staying in the NFL. As far as the other wide receiver they drafted, another big body similar to Dez Bryant. And when you start looking at Dez, unfortunately, great player, but has had an injury history since he signed that big contract. And they're looking at another big body that, okay, if Dez goes down, maybe we can plug this guy in and have another big guy presence.
I feel what you're saying, dog, but on the same token, Dez Bryant is an exceptional talent. You can have a big body, but if you can't catch, then...
True, but time will tell. And here's the great thing about the draft. It doesn't matter what anybody says about it now. When it matters is a year or 2 years down the road. When we see these guys who you thought were going to be great end up being bust, and these guys like Dak Prescott that nobody thought anything about, all of a sudden rookie of the year. So it's easy for guys to say, oh, they're an A+, because last year ESPN gave us a C- on our draft.
Yeah, they did. I remember that.
Right? A C-. Yeah, okay. So how much stock do you put in what those guys say now?
Yeah. I got a crazy question for you, Mark.
What's that?
What do you, I kind of thought it was kind of floating out there in the universe about Colin Kaepernick.
Man, ignore that dumb shit, man. James just saying that.
I'm just asking a question.
James, Colin Kaepernick is more
interesting that you brought that thing up, because I did a video about that last week, and I got a lot of venom because I said for a couple of reasons why he wouldn't make sense. One, it's the pistol offense he played in, and he's kind of gone downhill. So you'd have to change the offense for him. So it doesn't really work. 2, the price tag. 3, the circus comes to town with him. And by that, I wasn't saying he was a clown, but you got to understand that there's going to be a lot of controversy that comes with him. And I don't really like that with the Dallas Cowboys, because the Dallas Cowboys have turned into that blue-collar team, that Lonsdale guys that come to work to play football. You got Dak Prescott talking about, I want to go to the Super Bowl. You bring Colin Kaepernick, you've got everybody camping out about the whole controversy there that's going on. And the 4th thing that I said, and you'll remember I said it on our show, that I'm not sure that what Colin Kaepernick was doing was originally what it became. Because if you look at Chip Kelly had the history of getting rid of guys who were vocal. So the best thing Colin Kaepernick could do to get out of town was to be defiant. So let me go ahead and sit down for the national anthem and see if he kicks me out. And then all of a sudden people asked about it and he said, oh, I'm protesting about this. I mean, at least that was my take on it. And all of a sudden I got a whole lot of hate mail and a whole lot of venom that were just saying that you're a black man acting like a white man and everything. I said, no, this is my opinion on what happened. Because I said, if a guy is that passionate about police brutality and stuff, you would at least vote.
Yeah.
Well, Mark, we'll see. Tell folks how to get in contact with you, homie.
Man, definitely check out Joe Boo's the Joe Boo's Facebook page on Facebook, Cowboy Joe Boo. Check out my YouTube channel, Mark Holmes, because we break down all the draft picks, all the players. We even give you tips on how to fix up your man cave and stuff. And we're actually live streaming right now with our fans that are watching us live while we're doing the show. So definitely join in, because we have giveaways and all kinds of stuff. And we're working on making Joe Boo's mobile man cave. So we're going to be showing up at games and things.
Hey, dog, I dig that, man. Hey, Mark, thank you for calling in.
All right, man. I will see you guys Monday night, man. Keep spreading the mojo.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, Mark.
All right, peace. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it right here. That is Joe Boo's Sports Report, all up your updated Cowboy information. So you know what we do now, ladies and gentlemen. We're finna hit you with our next break. Oh, yeah, hold on just 1 second.
Yeah.
I forgot.
60 seconds.
Yeah, I forgot. Just has to pull up the music and stuff. I was getting a little bit ahead of time.
Yeah, he got to go smoke.
No, I ain't got to go smoke. I'm going to go smoke, but normally we take a break this time at 9 o'clock every show. Are you here? Do you remember that? Do you feel empowered because you sitting in the high chairs and people can actually see you?
Your mama.
Well, I just asked.
How about that?
I just asked.
Tell him you tall enough.
To what? He can't get on no rise of Six Flags.
Damn, little punk ass over here.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are tuned in live to the Benet Embry Show. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Lisa Renee Pitts, and you're tuned in to the Benet Embry Show.
Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna need you to tell me the truth, don't bother faking. Don't want the industry to eat me alive. I'm just saying and praying I make my mom financially straight. Cause jealousy is the ugliest trait. So I, pretty girl, rock and try and stay away from the block. My thirsty friends stay riding that cock while I watch by the sidelines and mock. Because he might buy you crisp, but that's about it. He might like your wrist, but that's about it. You think he'll wife you and buy you nice whips, but you're too busy fishing for compliments. Instead of living for accomplishments, I got my eyes on the crown so I can get my own. Staying sharp so they don't turn me into a clone. Because, to be honest, I'd rather be someone's shot of whiskey than everyone's cup of tea. I want it all and I want it delivered to me. See, the internet has brought the world closer together, but as individuals, we're lonely than ever. Caught up in the matrix, the struggle's real. All I'm saying is keep it 400 and tell me how you feel.
He said, can I play with your heart? I'll be careful. I only have one minute play with my breasts, cause I used to go to strong women scared weak men, but no choice is a plan. Socially inept, so I go choosing a line the big bed. Can I have your heart? I'll be careful. I only have 1 minute play with my breasts, cause I used to go to strong women scared weak men, but no choice is a plan. Socially inept, so I blow trees in the land of big bed.
So many people are trying to be hood niggas. They forgot the aim is to get out of the hood, nigga. Sometimes the one you take a bullet for is holding a gun. I've been there before. Young, dumb, living off mum. It's not a good look.
She say she look like Janet Jackson.
Hello, hi. So you've come from hardship, you bust it, yeah? Hit the belly, power to the people. I'm proud of you, girlfriend. And then you try to shot? That's a bit backwards. Base.
But our mistakes are never a failure, they're always a lesson. Stay focused and count your blessings, cause the way we living ain't right. Eating super noodles day and night. Believe that I'm not leaving without a fight. Used to wear hand-me-downs and the shit was tight during our darkest moments. We see the light, but I don't let it bring me down. Instead I write, because I like to be alone, so they can't hear me moan. Thinking I'm balling when it drops, but it's student loan. I should've toned, spending it like it's Monopoly money, and in a week I'm broke and hungry. Do I know what pain is? I'm scared of being famous, but simultaneously I chase this, praying daily that I find bliss. Cause the hood is watching and the clock, it stays tick-tocking. I'm reaching for the stars and they're cock-blocking, cause they did it for all the wrong reasons. Fancy cars, cigars, you know, like that.
He said, can I play with your heart? I'll be careful. I only have 1 minute play with my breasts, cause I used to go to strong women scared weak men, but no choice is a plan. Socially inept, so I blow trees in the land of big bed. Can I have your heart? I'll be careful. I only have 1 minute play with my breasts, cause I used to go to strong women scared weak men, but no choice is a plan. Socially inept, so I blow trees in the land of big bed. play with your heart, I'll be careful. But I only have one minute, play with my breast, cause at least I got two. Strong women scare weak men, but no choice is the plan. Socially inept, so I blow trees in the land of Big Ben. Can I have your heart? I'll be careful. But I only have 1 minute, play with my breast, cause at least I got two. Strong women scare weak men, but no choice is the plan. Socially inept, so I blow trees in the land of Big Ben.
Have you ever heard of Eugene Burns?
He was known as the Devil of the Delta.
Why the devil?
He was well known in the area, but not for his music.
I just found an old guitar in my grandma's attic.
He was linked to several murders.
You know, besides Eugene Burns, a lot of other blues musicians sold their souls to the devil.
You guys didn't play it, did you?
Ladies and gentlemen, you are back and tuned in live to the Benét Embry Show. Thank you for all staying in, tuned in, and turning us up. We have Tori motherfucking Lee of What the Hell Did They Just Say, and actress supreme.
What did you just say?
Future Oscar winner. And I tease her a lot, but hey man, listen, Sherry really is a good person with a good heart. I have drunk IM'd her and she has talked me out of a situation and even referred me to specific counseling for help. So thank you, Sheriff. I never told you thank you, but thank you.
I've been there, done that, so I knew how to deal with it.
So, Tori, you know we back on air now. You got a camera sitting right there in your face.
Say hi, Tori. Hey.
Hey, Tori, don't let him talk to you like that. Listen, go on and let him give him the business.
Trust me.
Look here.
We want to watch.
Now, first off,
give him
that's
the business.
What white people do. See James Cain trying to instigate folks. That's the white side of him coming out.
He just called you white.
Oh, wow.
He is. And so I just said, Tori.
Are you jealous of light-skinned people? Because you make fun of me and him a lot.
I make fun of you because you.
Is it because we're white? You're jealous?
No.
I don't understand that. Yeah. Me and Ziggy about the same color.
Sherry, I was like, Sherry, you coming to this event? Oh, I'm going to eat pigtails. I'm like, you like an eighth.
It was oxtails, not pigtails.
And she was like eighth black.
He don't know.
I'm blacker than you on the inside,
No,
my
you're
brother.
not. No, you are not.
You just
I
don't know.
promise you are not. Not the way you laugh and snort. I still have to
Well, 4 times a week you are.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Shout out to my main man.
That was a good one.
Good one. You got to give him something for that, huh?
So that being said, ladies and gentlemen, before we get into the soapbox with James Cain, we were talking about love and lies. I lie to you because I love you. And there is some sick, twisted logic in that, if you really think about it, because we have all lied to our significant others, not because we don't love them or don't respect them, but in order to somewhat protect them, even if it's from ourselves. Now, I have confessed to mine. I mean, they call it a little white lie, but I ain't never, been in no position to where I had to tell a big major lie. Now, with my first wife, I had to lie to her ass.
About what? What you lying about?
I cheated. But
Is that why you're not married?
I am married. What are you
To her.
Well, no, we were so young when we got married, and by the time I learned how to be a husband, we had already grown apart. She was out doing her thing, and then I tried to get her back, and it just didn't work out. We have since apologized to each other, and we are really, now we ain't besties,
Right.
but we in a good place with each other right now. So, but yeah, I cheated on her. I couldn't lie to her because a child came out of that. So, that being said, but for a while, hell yeah, I was like, damn, if I tell her, it's gonna hurt her. At that particular point, I wasn't worried about losing her, but I knew it would crush her.
Right.
So I kept that lie going for about 4 years.
About a baby? Yeah, I would have killed you.
Yeah, but how she found out is that the mother of my child hacked into my email when I was over there visiting. I didn't know nothing about passport, and she emailed my wife, and they met up at a hop, and they just had this big glorious discussion. So when my ex got into the car, she was like, "You sure ain't nothing to tell me? Nah, well, you always accusing me of stuff. I ain't. Damn, man. I go to work, I come home, I'm with you every day. What you talking about?" Until
not the.
Yeah, I said, "Who's this at the damn door?" She looked at me, she said, "Your baby mama and your baby." I was like,
ooh.
So now I don't advocate that.
Oh,
I
you
mean,
got straight busted.
yeah, so I'm sitting up there with my wife on one couch, my baby mama in the love seat. I'm standing there like,
Shout out to the women that go and bust their dudes.
Hello.
I love that shit.
Yes, ma'am.
So T. Lee, what have you lied about? And wait a minute, what's the reason? Was it because of protection? Or were you trying to protect that person? Now, ladies and gentlemen, we ain't saying that this is the right thing to do.
No.
We're just trying to get you to understand behind it. And James said it best. Honesty is always the best policy.
That's true.
So, what have you...
Well, it's been so long since I've actually been in a relationship, so I really can't recall the last lie. Does it have to be a relationship, or
It don't have to be a relationship, like you know.
She can't recall the last lie.
Okay,
She lying right now.
I'm not gonna say it's a lot. Well, no, I better not say this on the air.
Why not? What the hell did they just say?
This might hurt a couple people.
Oh.
I'm the type of person that I like to protect people's feelings.
Dig it.
So I'm not good with telling the truth sometimes because I'm trying to protect feelings.
Dig it.
And that's my problem, and I have to get over that hump if I'm going to have business. If I'm going to conduct business with anybody,
Dig it.
I need to get over that hump. I need to put friendships to the side. I need to be truthful. Okay, and that's my biggest thing is I don't know how to come out and say, "Hey,
You suck."
I'm not saying that.
You
but
suck.
I don't know how to tell people how I truly feel because of me protecting their feelings.
Right.
And that's just been a major problem for me for a long time now. So I need to figure out a way to tell people that, hey, whether it be work, home, school, whatever, I need to tell people.
I'm going to go back to this. You wrote the story, Why Women Trip, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
Please come see that July 28th.
Yes, please,
In that
please.
relationship, did you lie?
I did.
Okay.
I did not cheat, but I lied.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and give you a rundown of what actually happened. So, my best friend has a boutique. So shout out to Devonna Collins. She has a boutique. It's online. It's called Material Girl Closet.
Right.
So, once a year you go to Vegas and they have like this huge. It's like the buyer's market for people that have their own business or retail stores or whatever. So you go out there. Forgot what it's called, but it's like super huge. And you go out there and you meet people and you just have a great time, right?
Right on.
So I was married. I asked my husband, first of all, I felt like it was appropriate for me to ask him, could I go? Because my friend didn't have anybody to go with. So I didn't want her in Vegas by herself. So I was like, okay, yeah, let me ask him, is it okay? He said, okay, yeah, it's okay for you to go. So I went. Keep in mind, I kept my ring on because I love my ring. So I kept it on. I met a guy that night. Well, it was crazy because we went to I know you guys know Meek Mill. Meek Mill threw a stupid party.
Right on.
So I was checking in a hotel. So C's from Black Ink invited me to the party.
Dig that.
So I was like, oh, okay.
Can you, next time you talk to him, tell him that his ex stood me up on
Duchess, I would definitely do that because I actually keep in contact with Caesar.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll do that for you. So
stood me up on my damn show.
What happened was, I went to the Meek Mill party. My friend and I and some other friends of ours came down. We go to the party. We have a good time. Mind you, it's a bunch of rappers like everywhere. It's like people everywhere.
Okay, James Cain Jr., get to the point. Did you cheat?
No, I'm getting to it. So, mind you, we're there for fashion because it's like fashion week.
And you out there just twerking?
No. Yeah. No, we meet. So we see this guy and he has on like the dopest jacket ever. So me and my friends, we were like, oh, your jacket is amazing. Like, I mean, like it's shutting everything down. He's like, thank y'all. So I go and sit down. He asked my friend, am I married? So my friend was like, you're gonna have to go over there and ask her.
See, that's a whole ass friend.
So
No, she ain't.
No, she not. That's not her
Yeah,
place.
it is because if
That's
a
not her
chick
place to
say, "Hey, I'm out with," I'm out.
no.
Like, hey, is James married? Yeah, he married.
Well, how you know James wants you to tell people that he married?
James, do you have a problem with me telling anybody that you married? No. Oh, okay.
Okay.
I don't care. I tell them I'm married. Hell, I wear my ring.
They don't care, but women don't care anyway. They like.
I know
they like.
they don't.
They don't care. They so
Wow.
disrespectful. So
Wow,
no, I'm gonna get to the story like really fast. So anyway.
So did you take the jacket off?
No, I'm getting to it. So, the guy comes over there and asks me my name, whatever. So we get to talking, and at this time when I went, my husband and I were having our relationship was really, really rocky, real bad. So he can tell something was wrong with me. This guy, so he came and prayed with me. And I liked it. I was like, oh, shit.
At a
guy
party.
that can come and... No, we were in the casino at this time.
Oh.
The party was over, so we were at the casino.
Prayed in the casino.
He actually prayed with me, and it was
Lord
amazing.
bless these dice.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was amazing, and we became the best of friends. So he gave me his number, and
You had an emotional relationship with him.
I knew that I liked him because he was just so hot, and we kept in contact. So I was going to sneak to LA to go and visit him because he lived in LA. He's an actor, by the way. So shout out to you, Darius Love, if you're listening. Wow.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
he's a good friend of mine. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna sneak out and come and see you. So I told my husband at the time that I was going to see my cousin in LA.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Wait, I felt so bad. I had my bags packed, ready to roll out the door, and I turned around and canceled my flight.
You didn't go.
I didn't go. But the fact that I told my husband at the time that I was going to see my cousin, I felt so bad that I just changed my mind.
Is there emotional cheating? Is that real?
That is totally real. She had an emotional
An
emotional
affair.
And she had an emotional affair.
That's some real deal
That's
stuff.
some real shit.
Yeah, so
I mean, you have a lot of people that say, "Oh, well,
no,
if I didn't penetrate or I didn't get no sucky or no,
right.
I didn't cheat."
Shout out to
I don't
Sucky
think
Sucky.
I don't. So you think what I did was cheating?
Yeah.
No, she didn't go.
I didn't go.
You didn't
Wait,
go.
but were you having contact with him all the time, like texting
Yeah.
and talking and calling?
To this day, we're still friends.
Yeah.
It was an emotional affair.
It was an emotional affair. Thank you.
Sometimes, yeah.
And I mean, just because in your mind it was everything played out in your mind, and in your mind is sometimes it's more real than
in your mind is where it starts.
But can I say this though? Let me tell you. One night I was laying in the bed with my husband. It was like super late.
Oh, don't tell it. Don't do it, Tori.
We got the TV on, right? So I'm like, shit. So I wake up, and this is no lie. I wake up, and the guy that I was having, I guess, this emotional affair with was on TV. I was watching BET, so he's actually in goddamn, what's that movie with Tyrese? And Tyrese's son gets kidnapped.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about with Making Good in it. What
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and actually, yeah, it's crazy. So I was watching the movie and I was like, oh shit, this is the guy that I'm about to go and see. And it was on, and he just was on TV, and I was like, oh shit, like I feel like horrible because
God was giving you a sign.
He was giving me, I guess it was a sign because I'm sitting here laying next to my husband and I see him and Tyrese fighting on this film. I'm like, oh shit, I can't.
Did
do
you
it.
tense up when you saw him on TV?
I was like, man, he was looking kind of good. Shout out to you, D Love. Yeah. So yeah, but and you know what? No, what's crazy though is that every time I thought about him, a movie that he's in will come on TV.
Listen, that's
crazy.
Yep. So you had a real emotional affair. I had a physical affair. Sherry had a physical affair.
Yeah, I've never cheated.
You never cheated
I've
as
never
far as
cheated.
We were in a
penetration
wreck. Can I explain myself? Because now I just sound like a whore.
No,
you don't sound like a whore.
No,
listen,
let her
people
explain, let her
cheat.
explain.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So I used to drink a lot. Like,
Which is why she doesn't drink now.
yeah, like when I call it, like and we were in a really bad place. Like me and my husband hated each other for like 2 years. I don't know how we stayed together, but we did. And during that time is when I cheated. And then he cheated on me and came and told me like, well, I cheated on your ass.
That's why I cheated on you.
But then after that, it's like it was like all out in the open.
Can we talk about the thing on the bull score?
What?
because it's out there on YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, go put Sherry Hurnes in divorce court.
Just put Sherry Hurnes and all my stuff will pop up.
Yeah, you'll see on divorce court. I was like, is this really?
Some of it was real, some of it was lies. But we were never planning on getting divorced.
Oh, I can dig it. She
see?
basically took the money and ran.
But I
Yeah,
did.
fun in
If I
California.
can say this though, Sherry, it's not. I mean, I can't say it's nothing wrong with cheating.
No.
But a lot of people cheat. I can't do it. I couldn't. My husband cheated on me, so I couldn't forgive him. This is why we have come out with Why Women Trip. So since you
I
asked me
think
that.
with
But
most
it
women,
helped us. Like, it healed our relationship to, like, talk about it. And, like, because we've been through a lot of stuff.
Okay.
Well, I think that if one person cheats and the other person don't cheat, then they ain't gonna forgive them. But if that other person forgives them, then they'll be a little bit more understanding and maybe can work it out.
don't know.
Now, like,
Ooh, it
can't
hurt
do
me
it.
so bad when he told me. I was like,
That hurt. Can I? I
Go
mean,
ahead.
can I be open on
Go
this?
ahead.
Show? Like, I thought about when my husband cheated on me. I thought about, damn, did he go down on that bra like he goes
You be
down on
thinking
her?
about
So
everything.
I couldn't.
yeah, you think
I
about
can't-
that. You do.
Like, when it was time for us to get involved with sexual activities, I was like, I had to push back.
I
Like,
did
I
too
can't
for a long
do it.
time.
Yeah, I can't do it because, and then every time we would go out with friends, I'd be like, yeah, motherfucker, remember when you cheated on me? Because I couldn't let it go.
Right.
So I think that's what led us to divorce. Even when we tried to make counseling, he was like, hey, let's make it work. Let's go to counseling. So I would show up to the counseling session by myself and he wouldn't show up. So that hurt. I am scorned to this day. I've been divorced for 3 years, but that shit hurt me because
How long were y'all together?
you know what? We got married after
I'm
knowing each
saying
other
total time.
years. We got married 2011, so we've been divorced 3 years. So how many months was that? How many years was that? Let's do some math.
I don't know.
So y'all got
3 years.
Y'all been married 3 years.
So y'all were
years.
married 3 years?
Mm-hmm.
That's a whole lot of stuff to go down in 3 damn years.
It went down. It like seriously went down. I am an emotional wreck behind that. That's why I can't date anybody right now because I don't think I could give a man 100% of me right
You can't.
now. I can't. I cannot.
Real
do
quick.
it.
I mean, you know.
James, don't think you gonna get out of this too.
What?
What'd you do,
Yeah,
James?
you ain't answered the question yet.
What was the question?
But it's time for your soapbox.
Damn
So
it.
that being said, we gonna come because
we coming
the whole
back.
premise of
Did
this,
he
ladies.
say?
I love this.
Damn. Point it that way.
Yeah.
What?
I ain't been over that way.
No.
I
He
said
said
the
we
premise.
go come, and I'm like, ew, sticky and icky.
Oh no.
But y'all are such dirty minds. Y'all both
He said we go come, didn't
He did say it.
So y'all got
he? He got
y'all
drunk talk. He got drunk talk.
See,
He's not even drinking.
anybody that went right past my head because
Hey,
I haven't
wait,
had
nobody-
sex in 2 years.
Because nobody
Yeah,
said-
but
I'm listening to you when you're talking.
I got caught up in a thought because I said whatever, but I was trying to get to
James,
the
high
premise.
five to us.
The premise of this is not to justify lying to your spouse.
No.
Right.
Some people, but we're saying some people lie to their spouse in order to protect
What are the
it.
top 3 things people lie about? Did you look it up?
No, I can
think
tell
it's
you.
finances,
Sex, finance, and
what else?
A lot.
Probably
Hey, man, and we're talking about lying to their spouse. We're not talking about always cheating, baby. Because men got this real bad. Baby, am I the best you ever had? She'd be like, uh-huh.
Oh, you
fuck
the
that. I
best
can't.
daddy.
I got this one guy, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if him and I hook up, he's so fucking boring, like, in bed. Like, he doesn't talk. I can't stand a guy that just can't.
Do you remember Waiting to Excel?
Yeah.
Do you remember the big guy that climbed?
Oh, yeah, I can't.
Well, see,
why?
that's what I'm talking. It don't have to be anything with cheating. But
Just
sometimes-
lying, period.
Yeah, sometimes you just, I dated a chick, like, okay, I'm my ex.
Am I gonna do my damn segment? You just go keep going.
Oh.
What the hell? I'm just asking.
Oh.
I'm just asking.
Apparently,
he's
this
asking
is
for a friend.
related into the James Cain show.
No, I'm just asking questions here.
I
So-
feel you.
Am I gonna do my segment or what?
I'm interested in your segment, James.
I'm very interested.
So, ladies and
James.
gentlemen, now you see,
Yeah.
when we start talking
See,
shit.
we got to pull rank in here on this dude over here.
If we pull a rank, then I'm the top dog in here.
Ooh.
You are the show manager. I am the
He is
host,
the
creator.
HNIC.
Exactly.
He
Go
can
ahead.
have this SHIT by his damn self. Nikki, I told you I was going to try to be cool. But this dude right here.
I got you, dog. It's
Yeah, right on.
team dark skin.
Damn right.
Yeah, we got team brown skin.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
That
Hey,
damn
you heard the
dark.
theme music, so you already know what time it is. It is time for James Cain to get on his soapbox.
Listen, the key word for the day Just say it with me, Sally Yates.
Sally Yates.
I still don't. Can someone pull this woman up? I don't know what she looks like.
You got a damn phone.
My phone. I told you about my daddy. You gonna call me?
Say,
out
man,
on it?
keep going.
The
keep
data.
going.
Okay. Benet and Sherry with these phone issues up in here tonight.
I'm telling
Y'all are killing me. Y'all killed. One died from going Facebook Live. The other one just ain't working.
Are you said you want to do your second. Can you get to it?
Yeah, I want to get to it, but you had a question that came in.
It was a question came in, ladies and gentlemen. I actually called James and Nikki because I was very upset about it. It was a situation that went on in Box Springs where the 15-year-old was killed. Apparently, we had a listener that thought we didn't give it adequate coverage. And ladies and gentlemen, James Kane, and I think covered it beautifully with the information that he has. We only on the air once a week. So I felt kind of bad because it said that this show is not, we're not involved in the community, although I'm a board member of No More Violence and we have an award for doing community service. It also says something about that, it basically, saying that we was somewhat we had went mainstream. We were somewhat of a sellout show. And I called James and Nikki because this show is my heart, and I take it very sensitive. I'm very sensitive about it, and I'm very serious about it. So I called my co-host. We had a conversation about it, and James wanted me to bring it up tonight. So that's the premise of this right here.
Okay, the question, last week, what we knew about the situation with the young man in Balch Springs, the only thing we knew was that he had gotten shot. We knew that the police chief came out and that he had changed the story from when he looked at the video footage. That initially they said that the car was backing away.
Right.
He changed the story and said that the
aggressively.
Car was, aggressively. And then they came and they said that the car was coming towards him. Said he was shot. Then, we got the information about him being shot with a rifle. Then, some people say, well, no, it was a shotgun. And me knowing I got shotguns and I got rifles. And if you shoot a shotgun through a windshield, it's not gonna have a bullet that goes in the head unless he was using a slug. And I don't think that's what the dude was using, but we talked about it. We talked about the young man dying tragically. And, but the other thing that was the important thing was that the attorney for the family, came out and gave a proclamation last week that the family was grieving, that they didn't want any protests. They didn't want, anything organized, anything. They just wanted to bury their child, and they, in
peace.
And they gave that announcement, and they asked all the media outlets, the radio personalities, because the lawyer, I heard him on 3 different Black Talk radio shows basically say the same thing.
And you know why that is? Because people would take this tragic event and use it to their own agenda when this family just wants to bury their child.
Yeah.
Right. And I think they will get to, the other part. But, that was the news because people think that, hey, a young black man got shot. And, we'll be pissed off about it this week. And then we won't care about it next week because it'll be somebody else that's getting shot next week. Right. And we'll be on to that, it's like.
Well, that's true. Somewhat true, don't you think?
Well, I think it is. It's some truth in that, but that's not always true. The direction comes from the attorneys and from the families. Mm-hmm. So if your child, Benet, got killed and you were like, man, look, I'm over here grieving. I can't think about anything else. I can't think about putting together a protest right now. And somebody wants to come and protest.
If something happened to any one of my kids, y'all wouldn't really have to worry about protests. You'd have to worry about bum money because whoever injured my child, I'm not going to wait for nothing or nobody. Justice will be mine. And call that.
I just have a quick question.
Okay.
So do you think that the police officer that killed this young man, do they have him in protective custody where nobody can actually
No,
get to him?
they fired him.
I know they fired him, but is he in protective custody?
No, he's out on bond.
No. But what I'm saying is, when after he shot and killed this young man, was he able to go home and be protected?
They didn't say. But
I'm pretty sure they have some type of protection.
My deal is that typically when something like that happens, they suggest to the person, you might want to get up out of town for a little while. Let this thing, kind of blow over.
We'll call you when we need you.
Because, your name is out there in the public domain.
Right.
That was the one thing that they always do. We always know the name of the person that got killed, but the person that killed him, Well, we go protect them because, you know, had it been Pookie and them shooting somebody, we know that, well, it's gang activity. Well, how do you know it was gang activity?
Right.
Well, it has all the markers of gang activity, which is, you know, the BS that we go through a lot. So I didn't want anybody to think that we just brushed over and that we didn't care about this young man. This is, you know, Balch Springs. That's our community. That's right here where we live.
Yeah.
Right. I know two people that are related to him.
Right.
Wow.
And I mean, it's a tough thing that, you know, we keep losing young men in this way. But the thing that we have to do is we have to put people in positions of power.
Wait a minute, James. You'll say all of this stuff about this white police officer, but what about all these kids in Chicago that are black and killing other black folks, James? I mean, if you're going to have the same premise on this group of people, why not this group of people, James?
Okay.
That's the argument that I guarantee you we're going to get emails that's saying exactly that.
That argument, and I heard the exact same argument listening to some commentary earlier today. And I heard a guy out of D.C. explain it perfectly. He came in and he said, it's not that we don't care about these other people, you know, getting killed by our own people. Right. He said, we don't want criminals in our community either.
Exactly.
He said, but what do you do with these people that have this unwritten rule about not snitching? What do you do about that? Because to me, if somebody commits a crime, if you're black, you white, you Mexican, you're a foreigner, whatever, you committed a crime, you killed somebody's child, somebody's mother, father, husband, sister, brother.
Right.
You need to pay a penalty for that.
Right.
And why would somebody protect you? And a guy said, you know what? What happens is that you have people in these communities, and if a guy came in and he killed your brother, what makes you think that he won't come and kill you and kill anybody else that might snitch on him? Because the police are not going to protect those people in that community.
Well,
and that's what happened in a lot of cases, especially in Chicago. People are saying, listen, these dudes are coming here and they'll kill up my whole family. The police are not going to protect us. And that dude done died. And yeah, while it's sad and it's a tragic situation,
self-preservation is the first law of nature.
Yeah, I don't want my whole family to get shot up because I done came over here and helped them with an investigation. Which, that's what it boils down to. But on to big embedded things. Sally Yates.
Sister
girl got up there and started giving her testimony today.
Wait a minute, James. Your president said it's fake news. She was just saying everything that was all. She just said the same old stuff that everybody knew.
Well, he put out some tweets too.
Oh yes, sir.
Where he basically he's slamming, saying, you know, you need to ask her under testimony about how information that she gave to the White House got leaked, you know, the next day after she briefed the White House. You got to understand, this lady was, you know, if you listen, I listened to, you know, pretty much the whole testimony, where she was, you know, with the DOJ, Department of Justice. And she came in and as a prosecutor, she came out of Atlanta. She basically worked her way up, 20 plus year career within that agency. And she worked her way up to deputy. And so when she had the chance to come up, they got this information that the vice president was briefed. And the brief that he got was from Flynn. And Flynn had given him some information that they knew to be false. They had intelligence reports that basically said something different, classified reports. And so they said, wait a minute. We have an obligation to let the White House know. So they go to the White House and say, hey, listen, your dude is out here talking. He lying. What he's saying is not true. We got some information. They went a skiff. Yeah.
Hold on. Director Clapper reiterated what everybody, including fake media, already knows. There is no evidence of collusion with Russia and Trump. He's speaking in third person. Sally Yates made fake media extremely unhappy today. She said nothing but old news. The Trump-Russia collusion story is a total hoax. When will this taxpayer-funded charade end? Biggest story between Clapper and Yates is on surveillance. Why doesn't the media report on this? Hashtag fake news.
Okay, now this is the first day of testimony. It's, you know, they go call in several people. The other thing that I don't really agree with is that Susan Rice said she refused to even give any testimony.
Right.
She ain't gonna say nothing. And so if they want some testimony from her, they'll have to subpoena her and do all this other stuff. They can get her to come in and talk, but she said she ain't interested in talking.
Right.
This is kind of like just the beginning of this whole investigation.
Is this to remind you of the whole Ollie North thing that happened years ago?
No, this is worse.
Right.
This is worse. Ollie North was just the fall guy that really didn't fall for it. And I mean, when you go back and you look at it, you kind of understand that Oliver North was he was a colonel.
Yeah.
How does a colonel get that much power and pull in the military to make decisions that generals weren't even making? You know about military structure.
Dig that.
It's BS. But right here I know you go rush me in a second.
No, I'm looking at you.
Right here, we have. This is just the beginning. This beginning of this testimony, and I think we go like an onion. We go peel back some layers of what really went on.
But do you think we'll ever get the truth? And we talked about this on the phone. I personally don't think we'll ever get the truth for the simple fact so much of the data is classified, and you can't form an opinion or a thought or a pattern or anything without all the data.
Well, this is the problem. You have the Trump administration appoints the people that are supposed to do the investigation into him. So the only recourse that we have now or the balance of power has been the courts. So when Trump has come and signed these executive orders, the saving grace has been the court saying, that doesn't meet the litmus test there, Mr. Trump. Now let's draw a line through it, try again. And then he goes and he tries again, like that celebration for this BS just getting through the House.
Just through the House. Not a law, just through one part.
Right.
It's 3 branches of government. They out on the front line.
They celebrated it like he had basically signed it into law. And it won't make it through the Senate because it's gonna, kick people off of health care. Whether you agree with Obamacare or not, we can all agree on those pre-existing conditions. Because, I mean, think about what a pre-existing condition is.
They're saying that it will be covered by pre-existing conditions. And this other cat wrote you an email and said, I heard James talking about the 24 million that'll be kicked off of the Obamacare, but there's 321 million Americans. So should the majority suffer for some of the few? I responded back to him, which I never do. Well, hell, 321 million people are not on Obamacare.
We don't have 321 million people insured in this country.
Right.
I mean, you got to think about, the truth of it, man. A lot of people wing it. And I mean, you don't have a choice. I've done it. Yeah. Working for myself, man. I went 2 years without insurance. Praises be unto God.
Hallelujah.
That I didn't get too sick and that I could snatch some antibiotics from a relative.
Right.
I got a cousin that can get anything. And I do mean anything.
Shout out to Don Quixote Guthrie.
Yeah. So, but hey, this is just the beginning. So, I mean, this is something that's not going to go away. You're going to see the Trump administration try to spin this and to play this as if it's just some BS. It's just some passing news in the night because this committee can say, hey, you know what? That's classified. All right. You know what? Hold on. We go table this till tomorrow. Let's go over here in this secure information room.
Right.
And you need to tell me what you know.
Right.
And that classified information will be put in a report. And that's the thing what they're playing on now. What's classified, what's not. And I think the information is going to come out because the Trump administration is trying to say, well, how did they get the information?
It'll never come out. As long as he's in office, it'll never come out because he is in a position to where he can move and put people in positions to where the information can't come out.
But Benet,
how do you select your own judge and jury? You understand what I'm saying?
Well, you don't. But I think that there are still some people out there that say, hey, man, listen. Lindsey Graham said it best today, what this whole thing is about. Senator Lindsey Graham, Republican. He said, man, if Russia interfered in our election process, it was the Democrats in 2016. It could be the Republicans in 2018.
Right.
And if they are pulling strings like that and manipulating, it goes to the very core of our democracy and what we believe in as a country. And everybody on both sides of the aisle should be bipartisan about it and say, man, listen, We just want the information. We need to get to the bottom of it. We need everything laid out on the table. We're not playing favorites. We're not playing politics. But if something happened, we got to figure out how to plug these holes, which we do have holes in this process.
Tell folks how to get in contact with you.
I don't want no hate mail this week. I mean, you guys can disagree with me, and I'm fine with anybody disagreeing with me. But let's keep an open mind about this. This ain't about a damn Democrat and a Republican.
They just want the truth.
This is about America. And if Trump hadn't done nothing, let the investigation pursue. Let the chips fall where they lay. Let's just get it off. Hey, what the old blues song? Everything out in the open. That's what we need right now. Send it to that.
There you go. Follow him on JD Kane Politics on Twitter.
No. Send it to the Benet Embry Radio Show at gmail.com. Or find me on Instagram at JDC, the letter U, know me.
That being said, James, thank you, man. That was a good topic. That was a good discussion on that. Hey, we're going to dig back deep in this because you got.
I know.
This is going to
blow up.
Yeah,
this is going to be because Trump will be up for impeachment before the end of June. I make that prediction.
You make that prediction?
Right here.
Okay.
That he will be up for impeachment
my God,
by the end of June. Now, what month are we in?
May.
Okay. All right.
That being said, Mr. Kane.
Charges.
Have you lied to your wife?
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Baby, how did this dress look? Look good, baby.
Exactly.
Look good. Do you think I'm... Nah, baby. You look fine to me.
Yeah, you want to look up.
Why not tell her the truth?
Huh?
Cause
she can't handle the truth.
That's
exactly.
not true.
Yes, it is.
But you're her husband.
You know,
it's
I
a
tell my
smooth
husband,
way.
you better tell me the truth.
It ain't no smooth way to tell my wife.
I'd rather be mad and know the truth and deal with it than have sugarcoating.
Say that, James. Say that.
It ain't no smooth way
exactly
to tell my wife. You need to put them damn cookies down. You need to leave that cake alone.
Just tell my husband.
Tell me, get your ass in there and work out.
My husband tell me you need to go work out because you know you about to. And I'll be like, I'll be mad, but I would rather someone tell me the truth.
Well,
I don't care what the truth is than sugarcoat shit
well,
for me.
whatever.
I hate a sugarcoating motherfucker.
Hold on. I'm not about to get my coochie cut off.
Say it again, Mr. Kane.
Because that's what y'all
But
do.
she's just going to be, y'all know.
Oh, these legs is closed because you said something that I didn't want to hear.
Exactly.
That's how y'all
She
play
will
that game.
That's what y'all women
appreciate
do.
it, and she'll be mad, but she'll get over it.
No, she won't.
No, she don't.
And I'm saying this.
She the elephant.
I'm not.
She remember everything.
I'm not
I'm
saying
saying she'll get
anything
over it,
about his wife, but my wife, I know for sure.
My husband tell me I need him to tell me.
Well,
That's why I love him.
Baby, what it is, baby? You know what? Shit.
You're not gonna tell her the truth?
Nope.
Wow.
Because I'd rather get coochie with her having a couple of extra pounds than no coochie at all. Not only
Amen.
and y'all sit up there. Because you hear him, ladies and gentlemen, why don't you tell the truth? Because I trust my ability to lie
My husband call
more than your ability to forgive.
Jamie needs to call in.
In the words of who said
Jamie might be all right because y'all fucking 4 times a week.
Yeah, I would.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Jamie be like, well, if my coochie ain't getting cut off, I can say it.
Jamie ain't about to call in and say shit.
I would call it.
Because you might be saying, come on, let's work it out. Let's work it out. And go. And Jamie be like, all right, cool. Yeah, come on, girl, you need to work out. Come on.
Exactly. Shit, if that was the case, I'd be like, baby, you fat as fuck. Come on.
But eventually, the little lies that you tell, baby, that it's going to eventually, she'll eventually find out the truth.
I think, you know.
So you may eventually tell her, I did not like that dress, baby.
So let me ask you this. So, I mean, having said that, I mean, I'm just being honest, you know. I'll probably pay a price for it later, but that's okay. You know, the truth needs to be told. So, what about embellishing? The part about, you know, when people don't, not that they tell a lie, but they just don't tell the truth. And not that's not and
leaving out information.
Yeah. I'm saying, you know, since you didn't ask me this question, I'm not going to volunteer this damn information.
That's not a lie.
Well, no, it's being deceptive.
Well, anything
isn't a lie deception.
It depends. I need an example.
Yeah, no, he exactly right. Anything that's going to create or exhibit deception is technically
a lie.
Is a lie.
It's a lie.
What we're saying is, a lot of cats will lie to their spouses on big or small shit. We talking about small shit. Now, I got caught because I got busted. But afterwards, I was like, whoa, shit.
You felt better, didn't you?
Yeah, because it was hard keeping up with the lie and, well, you know, I got to work. I thought you said you had to work. this, and that. Oh yeah, I do have to work there. You know what I'm saying? So I was relieved for myself, not in actually, I feel bad because I saw my wife hurt.
Anytime you just tell the truth, it's always gonna be better.
Yeah, but it's on the same token.
Always.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we're grown.
You just gotta work through the shit of the lie.
Yeah, why can't we just all keep it real with each other? If I meet a guy...
Cause y'all don't forgive, damn it.
No, that's not true.
That is true.
That's
I
exactly
know
true.
this to be true.
Or they say they forgive you, and then a year,
as my
3
auntie used to
weeks.
say, I'm a living witness.
Yeah.
This is true.
Well, depending on what the lie is. Now,
It shouldn't matter what it is.
If the lie is like what Benet went through, like a whole baby,
right?
No, I got to
whole
go.
baby.
That's a whole nother human being. And especially, what if I'm giving you? What if I'm giving you? I'm giving you sex all the time. There was no reason for you to go out there and get some more coochie.
Well, first off, that situation was me and my wife were separated for 9 months. And
But you're still married though.
I was still married. And on my birthday, my homegirl, the one who I was having this emotional relationship to begin with, came to my apartment in Grand Prairie. Shout out to Tequila and Takavaka.
Okay. I'm
not
good.
good.
Say her name.
Well, I'm not finna say her name.
Sure, you done drank some.
Tequila's the worst.
Yeah, and so things end up happening, but she was gone I don't know what she did for 9 months, and I've never asked her what she did for 9 months. But I'd never have asked because who am I to ask?
But didn't y'all have a discussion when you separated? Like, are we just separating or what are we doing? Like,
I called her. I said, "You gonna let me be alone on my birthday?" She cussed me out.
I'm talking about the separation. What? When you separated, was there a conversation about where?
No,
you were
I
at?
came home from work and she was gone with a note that said "fuck you." I went over to her mama's house and her mama said she don't want to talk. She'll let you know when she do. Right
Well,
on.
then she left that door open. I'm sorry, that's the truth.
So I didn't know it was like that. If you guys were separated and she just left a note that just said "fuck you," really?
Yeah, I came home with nothing there but a couch, an old telephone, and the small TV. She took the big TV and the bed and everything else. The house, the
I don't
apartment.
feel like
That was totally empty. But technically, I was still married. And when we got back together, baby, did you ever, have sex with nobody else? No.
in 9 months she believed that.
Yeah, that's a long time to go with that. I mean, well, for men. For women, we can.
I'm not waiting 9 months.
You did.
I've been waiting
at some point in time.
When?
At some point in time.
When you're pregnant, you're talking about?
No.
No, I know you didn't wait when you were I just can't
He said
imagine
something maybe if
wasting
you
all
had
that.
been incarcerated or somewhere like.
I don't hang out, no.
Okay, well, she said she had never waited 9 months, so I guess when she lost her virginity, it was over with. Shout out to Sherry Heard.
You don't high five.
I can't
high five. Don't high five.
Oh, okay, my bad. You said, hey, I'm not waiting 9 months. She said, well, looking and thinking, well, did I?
I think just telling a lie is really childish on either party's
Tori,
end. Like,
you cannot tell me, Tori, come on now.
But
it's something that you
everybody
have
lies.
lied to somebody about to specifically not hurt their feelings. It's not childish.
It's childish, but we all do it.
It's a mode of protection. For me, person like James, I know what I can tell my wife without on certain topics. Bills, I may embellish something like that. How she dresses, because after this baby, she's she picked up a little weight. I think she looks good, but she'll be like, oh, blah blah this, blah blah that. So don't I look big in these clothes? No, baby, you don't. First off, I won't have that conversation. Second of all,
you can't choose all the conversations.
Yeah, well, I don't want to choose a conversation because she'll keep rambling. If I say, baby, yeah, you do look kind of big, that'll last for 2 goddamn days. I don't want to talk about that shit for 2 days. Because what's going to happen when you get in this bed, I'm still going to rub on you. I'm still going to try to get some. You're my wife. You look beautiful. You have my child. So regardless of how much weight you put on, I don't care.
And guys really believe that, don't they?
I don't care.
No, I want to ask that question.
What?
So when you're with like a woman, right? You're married or whatever, and maybe she did put out you get married. And
listen.
Like, can I ask my question? And she
you just a guess.
Coke bottle, whatever. And then she has some kids. She gains a few pounds. Do y'all still no, you sexy me for real in your head?
To me, in my mind, my wife is sexy. She is sexy. She doesn't think she's sexy. And when she asks me, do I look big? And some outfits that when she was a size 6 she could wear that she can't wear it now. Mm-hmm. Babe, do I look good in this? Yep.
So let me ask you. So let's flip it. So how would you feel?
I don't ask those questions.
If she asked, if you asked her, baby, how do I look in these jeans right here? Because you have to have asked that question. You want her to be brutally honest, right?
I don't ask her stuff.
I tell my husband that I hate those pants. Take them
Yeah,
off
yeah.
I don't. No, I don't. First off, I Tori, you know me. I give shit about everybody in this room knows. I don't give a damn about fashion.
You don't.
To begin with.
There's something you care about though. What is it?
And if I ask her 9 times out of 10, she picks out my clothes anyway because I'm colorblind. I don't ask her about stuff. Now, I'm pretty sure she's lied to me about certain things because, you know, I'm not perfect and I'm probably fucked up and I'm like, damn, I should have done this. And, baby, what do you think about this? When she really want to say, no, yeah, you really fucked up, she may say, no, well, baby, you were thinking about this way. And she may do that to soothe me or whatever. Now, if she's doing that to protect me, I really don't mind that. Now, if something traumatic happens, like, you know, I fucked 6 niggas in the house, but I didn't lie because I love you. No, then I'm going to burn the motherfucking house down and you got to get the fuck out. So, I mean, that's the difference for me. So, I mean, but it's like that.
So is the biggest lie just cheating? Is that what we all really care about?
I think that is the biggest lie.
Yeah, but a lie is a lie is a lie.
A lie.
But it's not. I don't care if Jamie lies to me that I didn't pay the water bill, but he gonna pay it. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, we don't give a damn about
Listen. If you're on that emotional tip, because I'm gonna put it like this: anything that you would say to another individual of the opposite sex, or you keep it 100, or the same sex,
right?
That you couldn't say in my presence, that you wouldn't feel comfortable saying in my presence. Like if you're on the phone with a dude and you like, yeah, you know I'm thinking about you. Yeah, you know I love you. And man, I can't wait for us to get together and go spend some time. And you know, you're saying, well, I'm not having sex. It's, we just hanging out.
Oh yeah, no, that's not okay.
Now, if you have it doesn't have to be, in my opinion, though.
If you have to erase a text message.
If you have to.
If you have to go to another room to talk on the phone.
Yeah. Right.
Hell, I have to do that all the time because hell, I can't hear.
No, but I'm talking about if I have and T. Lee is my dog. We talk, if not every day.
You message me all the damn time too.
No, I don't.
Don't act like I will pull up.
I insult you because I like bullying.
Benet, you like me. I'm your friend.
He
Quit
do.
lying.
He
Yes,
like
does.
you. He like you.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I
Anyways,
don't.
continue your story. We all know the truth.
But when I tell the story, I can say right in front of my wife. It's been many conversations that we've had, and we may not be talking about the play or whatever situation is, and I put it on speaker, my wife is right there.
Yeah.
And she's like, hey, go sit and she'll keep on talking whatever the situation is. So on that aspect, now, if I'm talking if it comes to a point with any of my homegirls, and I can't say certain stuff around Goosey. Thank you, sir. And I can't say certain stuff, then if I open myself up to, then I'm on the verge or I'm having an emotional.
But sometimes there are things you just can't say in front of your spouse or a significant other because they're just jealous. And maybe it's nothing. It's just that they are.
You say that, but every time I talk to you on the phone, if your husband is not right there or he's somewhere around, I can hear him in the background. Mm-hmm. And you have that same thing.
No, I know, but I'm saying there's some people that have a significant other that's jealous, and it's not that the person talking on the phone is saying anything that's really wrong. It's just that other person is super jealous, so it's like they feel like they have to be a certain way that.
Well, yeah, that's true. I think that's kind of dangerous, though.
Yeah, I think. Well, if your significant other doesn't approve of you talking to the person you're on the phone with, I think you should go with your significant other. And not just have that conversation in front of him.
No, just not marry a jealous person.
Yeah, that's true.
Everybody's jealous though, dog.
I'm jealous. I'm super jealous.
See?
Really? That ain't sexy.
I know it's not.
It's not. I mean, because if I had somebody, snooping and creeping, I
don't do that. I mean,
could you handle Jamie being an actor?
My husband does music, and he's like wanting to yeah, I'm super jealous.
Right.
But I'm working on it.
Yeah, because you've been in scenes to where
I kiss somebody on screen.
You kiss somebody on screen and all of that stuff.
And I have to take those things into consideration because he's super cool with my.
He's just laid back, but I think he trusts you enough to be like, she ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My wife loves me and stuff like that. And it's
but
just
I'm working on it. I'm jealous.
Well, thank you. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, prayer warriors.
Damn crazy.
We're gonna pray for Sherry and her jealous attitude. Although she's a Trump supporter.
Did he say
I am not a Trump supporter.
Did he say he brought praying into this?
Yeah, we're going to pray for Sherry.
Yeah,
we're going to pray for
her. But you know who is a Trump supporter? My mother.
Well,
it makes me very upset.
Well,
be upset.
shout out to Mama Hurnes,
Her name is not Mama Hurnes.
Mama Sherry, whatever.
My mama.
Just Sherry's mama.
Sherry's mama. Yeah.
Sherry's mama.
Yeah.
But she can be a Trump supporter. I don't get mad at nobody for
Me
supporting
neither.
Trump. I don't understand why they support
I don't
him.
understand.
But I mean, yeah.
Do what you wanna do.
It's their
What?
Everybody's grown.
It's their right now, their prerogative.
I'm very surprised that T. Lee is being calm tonight.
Aren't you proud of me?
Yeah, I was waiting
wait
for
a
her.
minute.
I was
Aren't
waiting
you
on her
proud
to
of
come
me?
loose.
You said there were some things that you had to
Exactly.
get off your chest.
I
What
did.
are those
But
things?
once
Get it
I,
off your
like, you know
chest.
what? You know, once I got here, the vibe was kind of different. So I just kind of like.
What you mean?
What do you mean the vibe is different?
Hey, let that inner bitch out. Let her out. Let her loose.
She'll be loose tomorrow
Oh.
on her own show.
Oh damn.
Yeah. But so you know, I'm
Why
okay
you
right
say
now.
we gonna talk about this off air? The vibe is different.
No,
Yeah.
it's not a bad thing.
Oh.
It's not a bad thing. Oh, like you know what I'm saying? Like when every show that I go to is different. So I can't say that. If I'm on somebody else's show that I've been on in the past, it was like super explicit. So, you know.
Well, last
here
time
it's
you were on
kind-
the show, I cried.
You did. Last time I was on the show, you did cry.
Why are you crying,
He
Benet?
did. He did.
I did. I was
and,
talking
and you know
about
what?
abortions.
And it really it changed the vibe in the room. Like me and Nikki were like, okay, like how are we gonna get through 2 hours now? And he walked out of the room crying. So he was.
Did you come
He was
back?
an emotional.
Yeah, I came
he
back.
was an emotional wreck that
I was an
day.
emotional wreck.
But it's okay. I mean, it was okay. It's
Yeah.
okay, friend. We all go through
I'd
that.
have played bitch don't kill my vibe. Tell her, bring your ass back in here and sit
Now,
down
see,
and talk.
Tori, this is what I was telling you. James is the worst person. If you ever have a problem,
Don't call me with
Don't
no
call
bad
you.
problems. I'm
That's why you
like
call me?
James.
Yeah.
I don't want no bad news.
Yeah, he'll
I'm
say,
like the I'm like
Sheriff,
I'm like the Wizard of Oz. Don't
I'm
want
start-
no bad news.
I'm starting to feel the way. I just like positive vibes around me
Right.
too. But
We all
if
do,
I
but
have
we
a
have friends
friend
that need
if
us
I have
sometimes.
All one of them other friends is
I have
sympathetic.
a
I ain't the
right,
one.
but
I
if you
can-
You are
may
not a
need
good
me-
friend.
no, I said I can say,
Right.
James, I'm finna
James.
kill myself. Well, motherfucker, shit.
You should
It
have
was
called.
nice knowing you.
Go ahead and cut shit. You know,
James.
I gotta go.
You just became a little less attractive to me.
It don't matter. It don't
I'm
matter.
telling you.
Listen, what I'm saying is that you either shit or get off the pot. If
Yeah.
you call and you come in, if you're talking about, I have a cousin that does this. Every time I talk to him, it's negative, negative,
Yeah,
negative,
I have
negative,
one of
negative.
those too.
Yeah.
And so I called him talking to him one day, and I say, man, listen, don't say nothing about your old lady. If you don't like her, if you don't want to leave her.
Leave her.
Yeah.
Period.
I don't want to hear you talking about her in a negative way.
Right.
You don't know this hoe. Listen, it don't matter. I don't live with her. I don't know her. But I don't want to hear
That's
nothing negative.
different though if he's always negative. But what if a friend calls you and they truly need you and need your...
I believe you'll be there for them.
Who?
They
Benet?
For any friend, if they truly need
Man,
you.
damn him.
I just-
Damn Benet.
I'd
be there for Ziggy.
but Ziggy's so lovable. I love Ziggy. So,
Yeah.
but Benet.
Go ahead.
I do want to thank you, if I may. I want to thank you for coming out and supporting our first very live talk show from Men's Viewpoint. Yesterday, you and your wife came, and it looks like y'all had a great time.
Man, we had a ball.
I really appreciate you guys coming. Shout out to Corte.
Shout out to Corte.
He's one of our producers. Shout out to Men's Viewpoint. We had a blast yesterday. So Men's Viewpoint consists of Traylon, Marie, King Antoine. Who else? We had TCIQ and we had Mark Hughes out there yesterday with us. So thank each and every one of you guys. If you were there and I didn't say your name, I'm sorry. I'm limited on time.
I was dressed in
James.
everything.
She a lie.
I swear I
James.
was.
They were asking questions. I said, Tori, let me see the mic. She gonna look at me. She gonna be
I
like,
did. I looked at him. I was like, wait, what is? Because I know my friend, so I know
He's subject to say any damn thing.
subject to say any damn thing. So I was like, what is this going?
But I answered the question, and the whole crowd agreed with me. I was
Yeah,
like,
they did. I mean, when you asked the question, the crowd really vibed with you. I think
Yeah.
he got like a hand clap. He was like,
Well, look.
Now the question
people really-
was, how long should a man pursue a woman before he stop? And I said, she got 3 goddamn text
he got
messages.
3 text messages.
The first text message I send you, if you don't
Why
respond
is
to
it a text though? Why
because
text?
Because
I'm
he
not-
don't communicate verbally.
That's why you
I'm
don't
not
get.
fit-
That's why you don't get an answer back.
Well, no, that's the new thing because I don't know what your schedule. You may be busy. It's easier for folk to text. You
Right.
getting your hair fixed. You just meet somebody. You getting your hair fixed. Hey, how you doing? If you getting your hair fixed, you can't talk
You
on
can't
the
talk
phone.
on the phone. You look
can't talk. So
right.
she got 24 hours to respond. Second time, she got 12 hours. That third time,
Deuces.
I'm out.
I'm
out. I don't know about that game anymore.
I'm out. Yeah.
I don't either. I'm like sober. I'm so far, but I think I'm gonna have to give me a young guy though, like maybe like 10 years younger.
You do not have the patience for it.
I think I'm gonna have to do it.
I'm gonna have to lock my son up this summer.
You know, I was looking at how old is your son?
He about to be 19.
That's way too young.
She needs somebody who can buy liquor.
I have to pick him up from school. I ain't got time to be picking him up from school.
He got some court costs that need to be paid.
I ain't no goddamn trick now. I ain't doing all that now.
He'll be very appreciative if you give him free.
Nah, I ain't paying no bills. I ain't paying no bills. I can't do
that. You need an older dude.
Younger guy.
No, I've tried the older guy thing.
But have you been with a younger guy before?
One time.
How much younger than you?
He lied to me. So like right now he's like 22 or 23, but he told me he was older when I met him, and I think he thought I was in his age.
Younger.
So I was like, okay, so it's cool. So when we got to talking, I was like, oh wait, nigga, your mama is my age. I can't be doing this shit right
like
here.
When you turn 40, 30-year-olds try to talk to you all the time.
And I don't mind a 30-year-old, but a mature 30-year-old.
I've never
He
been
has
with
to be
someone
very,
younger than
very,
me.
very, very
Ever.
mature.
I can't. It weirds me out.
I mean, I think I'm gonna look into it. My friends, they said it's not so bad. It's an age and number, but a number.
I guess when you're in the bed.
You talking to a man whose wife is 20 years younger than him,
Ooh.
so hey.
What you gonna do when you 70?
Get Viagra.
She'll be 50. It'll be all right.
Nah, hell, let him give him a heart attack.
I don't give a shit. I'll go and come at the same
Y'all
time.
20 years apart?
Yeah. She'll turn 26 June 1st, and I'll turn 46 September 12th.
So, how does that work?
She lay down, I get on top.
No,
that's how it always goes.
The big age, the big age gap, like, you know.
The only biggest difference between me and my wife was the age gap. Like, I tasted music is totally different.
Right.
Totally different. Some of her outlooks, I'll be like, this, you know. Or sometimes, like when she talking to her homegirls and stuff like that, I was like, but other than that, as far as intellect and her thought process, that's what I fell in love with.
Okay.
So as far as an intellect, because we can sit down and we can talk about anything. We can talk about politics. We can talk about love and hip hop. We can talk about what's going on at work. We can talk about her school stuff. It's only like when she get with her homegirls that quote unquote immaturity come out. I'll be like, damn, when you get off the phone with them hoes.
But you can't.
You can't call her friends
no hoes, and they in the same bracket. You can't do that like that.
No. It's only one friend that I like. It's only one of them.
Don't.
But the other ones, all they do is talk about mess, and she gets mad at me. I'm like, listen, they are not married. They can't understand what you're. That
does not make a female a hoe.
No, I just say that
they are too young to be married. They haven't experienced anything yet. So it's like, you know what I'm
saying?
She's
25. I was married. My first marriage, I was 22.
But it didn't work.
Yeah.
Exactly.
My first marriage, I was 20. It did not work.
I was 22, 21.
If I had to do all over again, I would have waited until I was like 35.
Yeah.
Because I need to go out there. I need to experience everything. I need to get my party on. I need to experience
what are you
everything.
Missing?
But they're 20. Benet, her friends are 25. They are having fun. They're partying.
Well, let them go have fun. Don't call my wife with that shit. Then that makes her think she missing out on something.
She is.
No, she ain't. Then okay. Then you be like, girl, when you come down here, we gonna go to the club. Wait. Hold on. Okay, I can feel you going to the club.
Just watch the Facebook post. She'll get her way, but they'll be babysitting.
I have no problem. Listen, girls. You know what? I don't mind that she does go out, and when she do go out with her girls, because she's at home every day with a 4-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a newborn. She lets me go out, make my money, do my movies, and all that stuff. So when she wants to go out, you goddamn right I watch the kids, because if she keeps stuck in that house,
did you just get mad?
She'll blow up. So when she get ready to go out and have her fun, the only thing that I ask when she go out, come home at a decent hour, and everything else. She knows what to do. She knows that she is a married woman.
I understand that, but just just being a friend, don't be mad at her friends, because her friends
are stupid.
No, they're kids.
They stupid.
They're young, Benet.
Stupid.
Yeah, listen to the song. Listen to the song. That's what Benet say about her friends.
You're mad because you're afraid they're gonna slay her. But
no, I'm not mad. I'm mad because it's only one friend. Shout out to my home to Tamika, her homegirl. That is the only friend that I like, because she is a true friend. The rest of them, hoes. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, We have enjoyed y'all time tonight.
You hear the music playing?
We appreciate you tuning in with us tonight. We'll be back next Monday. The Benét Embry Show site should be back up. IMissNigga.com should be back up. The app should be back up, and we should be back in our new studio. If not, we will stand by for directions on how to tune in and find us. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, we are the cure to your Monday blues. Shout out to